Tata, you sure that umbrella's gonna help you? You sure that umbrella's gonna help you? This one? I don't know, I'm asking you. Why you always have the umbrella next to you? Potty hurricane. Today is Monday, September 9th. I am going right now to get my car an oil change because it started acting very weird last night. I'll show you guys now what I'm talking about. Okay, the remote start's not working now. That's not a good sign. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Truck was definitely not making that noise before the trip to Orlando. Thank God it didn't start these weird actions till I got home. But my father said, go get an oil change and I'm gonna take it to the Cadillac dealer. My father won't let me take it to the dealer because he thinks I'm gonna cheap out, which is probably right. I don't like to give in the Gage $10,000 every time we go fix the car. And he says, we got kids in the car with us, so fix it right. And pay the $2 and have it done the right way. I don't know if getting ripped off is the right way, but I kind of see his point. I agree with him 100% when it comes to tires on that, though. I pay top dollars for tires. I will not take a chance getting used tires or things like that. Duke in Jesus' name, I've seen too many people, family and friends, buy tires used, almost new, and then the tire freaks out on them while they're out doing 80 miles an hour. It's pretty scary. As you guys can see, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm gonna go to the Shell my father told me to go to. I don't know. Usually I go to Jiffy Lube, but he wants me to go to the Shell today. I guess that's closer to the house. Makes sense. I'm gonna go there, see what the heck is going on. Maybe they'll have an evaluation for me. See, this message only comes up when I'm driving, else how fast it disappeared. It says service Stabilitrack. Now it says service traction control. So something's going on, I read online, most likely with the four-wheel drive aspect of the car, because this truck is from New Jersey. I was so caught up with the truck that I forgot my intro, so here you go. You guys are watching G-Vlog. So we're at the Shell. Gonna do an oil change and see what happens. You gotta shut off the car when you get here, and then stay in the heat. Not good. Definitely not good. I can feel the sweat already. Like there's no sweat yet, or maybe there is, I just can't see it. But I definitely feel the sweat coming. It's really hot in here. Got myself a soda. Right away I could tell you I like the Jiffy Lube bar, because at least it had a little air conditioned waiting room. Tell you what, this beard is not helping at all. A couple days ago, or a week or so ago, when I got a haircut, I took care of this and this, and I left this alone. I told him just shape it up a little bit and get rid of all the little sticking out hairs. Maybe that was a bad idea. But I liked it, the big beard. Or maybe I still do like it, but I don't know. It's probably better off just trimming it down to like a 2 on the buzzer or something. Walk it home. So it cost me $40 for the oil change, and he asked me if I want new wipers because my wipers are like pretty bad. Like when I go on the highways and it rains, you can't see. So for extra $30-40, I think he said he's gonna give me wipers, and it comes with like a fuel injection thing or something. I don't know, but I'd rather just do it now before I go to the casino later and spend $40 on slot machine. So, spoiler alert: I am going to the casino today. So. So I just washed my truck yesterday, and I have no idea what the heck that is. I think shit has a thing. There's a bicycle behind me. I would have never seen that in a million years. And if I hit that man's bike, he would have came outside and punched me in the face. I have this truck since November 18th or November 19th of 2011. My birthday is on November 21st. And my dad, I was sleeping one day. I woke up in the morning. I see my shit little car I had was missing, not in front of the house. I thought my dad just took it somewhere. I had to use it, couldn't find the key for his car, because that's what usually he does. And then I just see my dad pull up. It's like 11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And he pulled up with this truck. And I was so happy. I had a white one prior to this. And I always wanted a black one. The pearl white is nice, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful color. But man, does this black one have a look to it. So that was 8 years ago. I haven't had a new car in 8 years. Now, the reason I had to buy, you see, we never used to buy the Escalades. We always used to lease them. The banks was, I think GMC was having trouble with the stock market, or I think that's when the Great Depression happened, whatever it's called, or every bank started like not giving out money. I think Ford was like almost going out of business. I think this is also the time when General Motors cut out Saturn? What was the other company they made? Hold on. I'll put them on the screen. Some General Motors companies got cut out around this time. They stopped making those brands of cars. I think Hummer was also one of them. So the only way to get this car, the banks was not giving out money. We've been buying cars, or been leasing cars from this one Cadillac dealer in Jersey forever. This is literally the only place. When we go there, the people know us. The Gage know us by name. The Gage knew my papo, my father, all my father's brothers, and a couple of our family and friends distant. Whoever wanted a Cadillac, this is where we would go. If they that know us, from my papo down to me, because I'm pretty much the youngest grandson. After me, I think it's only great grandsons, I'm pretty sure. But from the papo to the youngest grandson, and they can't lease you a car, yeah, the banks was having problems at that time, for sure. If the banks wasn't having those problems, I definitely would have leased this truck and had 2 new trucks. At minimum, 2 new trucks. What was that, 3 years? And maybe even 3. Maybe 4. I don't know what I'm saying. Definitely would have had a few more new trucks. Wouldn't have had just this truck. But not complaining about my truck. I love my truck. I wish it just wouldn't break every minute. But I'm a shaho. I don't take care of my cars. not a lot of them do. There's some them out there that baby their vehicles. I'm not one of them. So that's what happens. So I did my oil change. I got the windshield wipers and stuff. That was with my truck. Now my father wants me to go through his truck. So I got his Chevy Avalanche keys. He gave me money so I don't pay for it with my credit card. So I'm gonna go get the truck and bring it up front. And then round 2, right back to the shell. I'm starving. I almost forgot I need my wallet out of the car. I never ate breakfast today. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Probably should have ate my leftover zingers from yesterday because they was beyond. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he's basically got the same problem that my truck has. The trucks are 2 years apart. Just so for the record, those little letters are not flickering. Just for some reason on film they are. In real life, they're like a picture, like they're not moving at all. But I don't know if you could hear it. He's got the same exact noise going on. So I guess it's just these models, once they get to a certain age, that's what happened. Only difference is he's got a 2013 and he's got more miles. What is this? God bless you. What is this? What kind of food? It doesn't say turkey. Kana aves kai Pleso Texas. Look how bad my woman is. Kana aves warakai Texas iconic under. That's a bad sign right from there. Kana chijanel igaji sokarel. And then butlala they karel like normal things. Nasti Panav is Chijanav Sate Panavan on the woman so tablets page YouTube. Chijanel Sate Karel Okako Tinkai to them on the screen. Like Yek do it like 3 times Panagaji. So too what? I don't want to. It's too hot for me. Why Lena thinks I want to eat soup at 100 degrees outside and it's like, I'm sweating. Anyways, Didi Gaji, and like, I had to give Lena the credit card and just like, come sit down because being nerves down, not lying to you. Like, it takes a lot for Gaji to do the Tourney nervous on the Monday. And this Gaji just like nailed it, like perfect, like Didi. So I can't sit down and talk with you guys. I'd rather talk with you guys. We're gonna eat, then go give my father his oil change, and then see what happens from there. So we're at the world famous Romano restaurant, the Honey Baked Ham Company. This is my little sandwich. Let me see your sandwich right now. Wow. So, sagaro. Every video I got blurred off 3 hours. Anyways, Lena gave me chips even though I did not want chips. And she thinks I'm gonna eat sweet mai onion. Right. See my shirt? I wish I was doing that right now. So, I really don't get reactions of myself. I just like show the food. I never get reactions of myself actually eating. So I should do that starting right now. Okay. Alright. If I don't get 1 million views just off of this, okay. Honey baked ham. Chocomo. So the croissant is real soft. They advertise a flaky croissant. I would say it's more like of a pastry croissant. The ham is delicious. The cheese is a Swiss cheese, you know, like the ones that the mouses eat. What else should I say about this? So Lena just put half of her sandwich in my dish, like I'm gonna eat it. Very fresh. So it took me another bite to remember. Very, it tastes like a lunch, if you will. It tastes like a secondary, priority. I don't know what this is. It tastes like a ham and cheese sandwich on a croissant, in the most freshest way possible. Yeah, this croissant was definitely baked today.
This tastes so good.
So me and Lena still at the restaurant. We're talking. And she said, "Taste the potato salad." So I just smelled it, and it smells gross, and I won't eat it. And she says, "Why you won't taste it? Just because it smells weird doesn't mean it tastes bad." And I said, "No, I'm not like that." I don't know if only Lena is not like this, or maybe I'm the different one. But when I smell something and it smells weird, it never tastes as good to me. Never. She said, "What about cheese?" And I said, "I never smelled the cheese that was ugly and tasted good. If a cheese smelled ugly, it tasted ugly." She says that there's a couple of cheeses and things, that foods that she likes that smell bad but taste good. Like the chips she just got, she said they smelled horrible but they taste good. No, I don't go by that at all. Like when I smell food, I know what it's gonna taste like right from there. I'm done. I can't eat anymore. So she said she has normal taste and I have Taylor taste. Me and Taylor's got the same taste buds. So we're here with my dad's truck now. He's got to do his truck. I did my truck earlier, and then that's pretty much it.
A few moments later.
I am currently in a Lyft, going to run some errands, going to do some things. Heavy emphasis on the word errands. I had to drop my truck into a guest parking on the other side of the community, because even though my truck broke yesterday, my mother still wants me to drive the truck. She's not used to the new millennium, the new 2020s that's approaching. So I pretended to take my truck. I just parked it in the guest parking because the noise my truck was making last night, definitely not good to drive with. So I'm in a Lyft. This gentleman Michael is taking me to my destination, and then we're gonna see what happens from there. As soon as I get there, I'll let you guys know. Walking out of the poker room, the plan was to come here and stay all night, but my mother left because my sister Nicole needs favors, and my mother was supposed to take Lena and the kids to go to Publix to get food, to get something to drink, to get laundry soap, and that didn't happen. You see, every time I leave from myself and I try to do something, it just never works. So as I was saying, came all the way to the casino. The plan was to play some poker all day, relax. Haven't had a me day in a while. And my father didn't want to go to work today. Said, let's do it for tomorrow. It's like 101 right now. Don't ask why I'm wearing a sweater, by the way. I'm wearing a sweater because it's always freezing in the Philippines. So now I gotta go home, take Lena to the store on the broken truck. The reason I took a Lyft here is because the truck is like bad and I don't want it to get worse. So that's it. I got out for a little bit and that's it. Gonna see what's going on now. Update. Was supposed to go on the Uber with Christian to leave, but Lena called and said they're back. So canceled the Lyft. Didn't even know that was an option. I'll be completely honest with you. I pressed cancel and now I'm going back to the poker. I don't understand my family's thought process on going to markets and timing. They say, yeah, we're going to the store, but it takes them like 5 hours to get to the store. Makes no sense. Was comfortable at my table, but now I gotta wait till my name gets called again. So, gonna go to the restroom, wash my hands, maybe play a slot machine, and then go back see if they call my name. So, at the food court, never ate since the sandwich, since the ham company thing that me and Lena went to. Came to the little pizza parlor, got myself some food, and then gonna go back to the poker room. I'm in the poker tournament. I'm basically at starting stack. I had it up to 21. Start with 15. I had it up to 21, and I really couldn't hit anything. Hit a lot of nice pre-flop hands and then connect with nothing on the flop. So I'm gonna grab myself some food, eat, go back to the poker room, see what I could do, try to make some money tonight. It's not the best pizza I ever had, but it's not delicious. So I'm going to try to do like a little poker vlog action. I got King 9 of clubs. The blinds are 150, 300. A lady at seat, I think 1 or 10, I get mixed up. Seat 1 or 10, the end next to the dealer. She makes it 1600. King 9 is like my favorite hand. It might not be my favorite exactly, but it's right up there. So I go, and I throw in the 1200. The board comes ace of clubs, 3 of clubs, and a 5. So I'm in call mode right now. Whatever they bet, I want to call. She bets 2,900. It's a lot of money, but the ace of clubs is out there, so I got the nuts. If I hit the club, there's no big deal. The board don't care anyways. I call. Oh, there's one more guy with us too. It's three-handed. We get to the river, nothing at all. Complete miss. No king, no club, no 9, nothing. I think it was a 7. The lady checks, I check, the gentleman checks. The lady flips over queen high. The gentleman flips over jack high. I want a big pot with king high. So stupid. I've been seeing a lot of crazy hands though. Like, decent cards I'm getting, I'm avoiding because I don't want to put myself with crazy players. Like, somebody made it 3,200 pre-flop, and this dumbass next to me called with 6-4 offsuit. Biggest idiot I ever seen in my life. He flops 5, 7, 8. Person had something real dumb, like pocket nines or something. Flopped it straight out. Then a couple hands later, someone did it to him. He made it like 2,700. Somebody called him with 3-4 offsuit. The board came 5, 6, 7. He had pocket kings. Weird, very weird. So I'm eating my pizza not in the poker room, and then I'm gonna go to get myself a soda out of the soda machine. I hate the soda at the poker room, and I'm gonna head back in the poker room. I'll see you guys there. I probably cut it out. Maybe I'll add it back in, but the Pepsi machine was broke. So my only choice was Coca-Cola, which I don't really want to drink regular soda, but I didn't really have a choice right now, and the soda in the poker room is so gross. So
A few moments later.
still in the tournament. There's about 63 people left. 25th gets paid, and I'm just low stack trying to get a nice double up or triple up, stay in.
Tournament though. I appreciate you being so
out of the poker room, was in 51st place. Couldn't really get traction all night. Tried my hardest, I really did. The last hand I had, I was pretty much pot committed. 3-6, and I was already in for 3,000 for the blind. I only had another 4,000 left. So now that I'm out of the casino, I am going back to my buddy's house, and we're going to figure out what we're doing for the rest of the night. Very disappointing the way I lost the poker tournament. It was when you have no traction and it doesn't really want to work out for you from the get-go to walking out. Nothing worked out. But I mean, you can't win them all. What are you gonna do? So just got home. My mother's cutting a bar of soap.
Oh wow.
Taylor's blocking with me. Mom, why'd you eat all the cheese puffs?
You have to record me. We're not the Kardashians. We're not the Kardashians.
All right, I'll blur you out.
Every day of my life
Did you see?
doesn't have
Did
to
you?
be recorded.
Did you see where you're playing with the plastic knife? Did I show you that yet? I blurred out your body, but I just showed your hand moving the plastic knife. You was going up the stairs with a plastic knife or a plastic fork, and you was going like this, like a magic wand.
I don't have makeup.
Guess who put out your cereal? Me. Dante, guess who picked it out?
Who?
Mama said that she likes the chocolate cereal, and I said no, he likes this one. Can you see? Ew. Sauerkraut. Ew. Sauerkraut.
Give me a soda. I want to try it. Hey,
I'm not eating it. It's
so
vanilla.
Tess, you want some?
No, I like it.
So I've been wanting this for like the longest time, and we finally got it. I can't wait to taste this. Okay, guys, I just opened it. This is my very first ever Coke Zero vanilla taste test. It's a little odd, but it's a good odd. Does that make sense?
It's not overpowering. It's light.
Lena made me a cheesesteak because I only ate a small little piece of pizza at the Hard Rock earlier. Starving. But hey, are you gonna come taste it or no, weirdo?
Sure.
So the kids are gonna taste the vanilla Coke. My daughter Bobby's gonna try it first, and Taylor promised if Bobby tries it, then she'll try it. Go ahead, daughter. Just take a little sip, okay? Don't drink like a whole bunch. You like it or you don't like it? You like it or no? Let Taylor try it.
It really tastes like vanilla.
Go ahead. Taylor. Just stay over there and drink it. Go ahead. Alright, Didi. Go, drink it.
I know he does think ugly because you always say that stuff are ugly. Tell
Think now she's got to get a whole nother drink now, would you? Just take that taste out. You know what you could do, Shava? You could brush your teeth. What are you drinking? A whole new soda? Apple juice? Give your sister some apple juice. You don't like it? What you don't like about it?